Hi, you're welcome to the content of today. So today we are going to be talking about consistency. Okay, so what is consistency, and then why is it that we have to discuss about consistency at Success Tips? Okay, so consistency is one of the things that people have trivialized and have taken for granted. Okay, you know, one of the things that makes a lot of people to fail is the fact that they have developed familiarity mindset towards some certain knowledge, and they feel they know it and then ignore it at some point. Before you know it, they just crash down in all their pursuit and their dream plans. Okay, so now before I go into the subject of consistency today, let me define what consistency is. Okay, so that we will get to be on the same page when we proceed further. Okay, so consistency simply means sticking to a particular course of action. Okay, staying longer enough to be able to achieve something that you have already projected before you embarked on the action. So the more you stick to a particular action, the more you stick to a particular plan, it means you are consistent to that plan. Okay, the more you stick to it, the more consistent you are said to be on that particular action. Okay, so I believe you now know what consistency is. Consistency, when it comes to success or in relation to your success, is something that you need to take serious. Okay, you know, a lot of people have preached about consistency, and I know thousands and thousands of people, if not even all people, must have heard about the word consistency and must have had one or two messages or maybe explanations about consistency, but then they just assume that they know consistency and they fail to understand the critical nature of this consistency and how critically needed it is to anyone's dream, as long as you want to achieve a dream. Okay, so now before you start talking about consistency, I will want to call our attention to some important key aspects of life that governs the achievement of dream and governs success itself. Before you talk of consistency, you need to first of all know where you are heading to. You have to know your destination. Okay, is it that you want to become a career person? Is it that you want to become a public figure? Is it that you want to become an academician? Is it that you want to become a politician? Is it that you want to become a billionaire, maybe in the business world? Or think of any other thing that you will want to go into, or the destination you want to head to. Okay, so that is the first step, okay, you need to do when you want to pick up the subject of consistency. Okay, then the second thing you need to do is you need to define for yourself, what are the things I need to do in order to be able to reach this destination. Okay, is it that I need to build my networks? Is it that I want to know a lot of things about that area? Is it that there are some things that I'm still lacking in that area? Okay, do I need finance? Okay, do I need relationships to people that have been there before? Do I need to start building my customer base? Do I need to start, think of all the things that you need to do in order to be able to reach that destination. Okay, having defined that, then this brings us to the subject of consistency. Okay, so consistency is not something that most people think, okay, you just stick to something maybe for 3 months to 5 years, and then you now look at it and the thing maybe is not working out due to one negligence or the other in one aspect from your own end, and you begin to feel that this thing is not working, so let me just change to this thing, and then you change to another thing. I hope you know that consistency is not only sticking to a particular thing, but also sticking to things that will also remain in that same direction for a very lengthy period of time until you are successful. Okay, because if you want to become a musician today, and then you work towards it, and then maybe you now discover that you are not able to achieve success in the next 3 years, and then now you want to become a businessman, you now stay very serious, you struggle, you work hard, that is not what consistency means. Okay, consistency means you stick to that particular goal you have set for yourself. Okay, even if you have to take a lot of routes, you have to introduce new strategies, you have to introduce new objectives, just for you to be able to hit that direction. Let it be that the destination does not change. Okay, but as long as the destination does not change, all the strategies you bring into it, all the innovations you bring with the sole aim of reaching that particular destination, that is when you are set to be consistent. Okay, so let me establish that fact, okay, so that you don't misunderstand the whole concept of consistency. Okay, now let me give us an illustration of what consistency is, so that you will get to understand it. Okay, so as a business startup, okay, let me break it down into two. To a person that is just starting up a business, and then after speaking about that, then I will also give us an illustration of how consistency deals with the person that have become successful. Okay, so let us start with the person that is starting up his business, or maybe he's starting up his career in life. Okay, so as a person that is just looking ahead and then planning to take off for your own dreams, you need to understand that consistency is just like a jet engine. Just as the jet engine needed to be consistent with that particular speed for it to be able to take off to the skies, that is the same way you need the same level of consistency on the things you need to be doing before you can be able to move high up to your dreamland. Okay, now this takes us to the next step. What then happens to consistency if you become successful? That is another thing that someone will be asking me. Okay, have you ever seen someone that was successful yesterday but now he crashed down to a lower level as though the person have never ever seen one kobo in his life before? If you have not seen that, I've seen multiple people having such situation before. I've known a person that was a millionaire, okay, but after some years the person just crashed down and the person could not produce 100,000 naira at a given point in time. Okay, so now what happened to that person? Could it be that consistency also have something to do with the situation that that person fall into? Okay, now let's take a case of this, okay, and then study and understand what consistency did to such people, or how important those people need to take consistency. Okay, now let us also switch back to our example, okay, or to our illustration of the jet engine. Okay, you know, if the jet have already gone up high into the skies and is now moving, that doesn't mean that the speed of the engine can now reduce, or maybe the engine can now stop and the jet will continue going. No. It have to maintain that speed, okay, if not even increasing the speed for it to go even further and further. Okay, so that is the same thing that happens to you. If you become successful in life, you need to also maintain those things with consistency, those things that was able to take you to that level of success that you went to. Okay, now I haven't gone to that level of success that you have reached. You need to maintain doing all those things that you have been doing. Is it that you have been advertising your business? You need to maintain that advertisement at that pace. Okay, is it that you have been building your customer base? You need to maintain that pace. Okay, nothing less than that should that business accept from you. The moment you go anything below the previous steps and the previous actions you have been taking before reaching that stage, then you will begin to fall down. Just the way an engine of a jet cannot reduce its consistency and remain at the same level, that is the same way it applies to you. Okay, and if you even want to go higher, you need to also increase the level of your consistency, increase your strategies, increase your methods, increase your innovations in order to be able to go up higher. In fact, in our today's world, even if you maintain that same pace that you have been running with, you know, the level of your advertisement, the kind of advertisement strategy you have been using, even if you maintain it, chances are that you are going to still fail. Why? Because the world is now moving at a high level of competition. The world is moving at a high level of people going into that same business. You know, level of competition is very high. So for you to even remain very relevant and for you to even remain at the top of your business, you need to even increase the level of your consistency in order to remain there. Okay, so please guys, let us not trivialize this subject of consistency. This word consistency is a very critical issue that you can't just joke with it. Okay, be a successful person with it and joke with consistency, then believe you me, you will be shocked what will happen to you tomorrow. Okay, and then you may be a poor person today, or you may be a lower class person today. Take up the subject of consistency with all seriousness. Pay attention to all these things I've given you in this video. Then look at yourself tomorrow. Then you will be shocked at the level of progress and the level of success you will attain. So I believe this message was very helpful to you. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button below and then turn on the notification bell so that anytime a success related content comes up like this on this channel, you will be notified and then you can be able to come up and then learn in order to improve your dreams. Okay, and if there's any other subject or any topic or any aspect of life that has to do with your dream pursuit that you want me to do a video about, or you want me to expatiate more about, just feel free to drop that topic for me in the comment section so that I can be able to make a video for you and then make you to be able to understand and overcome that thing. Okay, but I believe at the end of this video you will be able to overcome the issues of consistency problems. Thank you very much. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. See you again in another video. Bye.